I'm not answering questions from Javante Jean-Baptiste. That's the only comment I have on that.
Are you going to answer all my questions like that?
Yep.
Zach, how long have you and Marvin been cousins?
Since birth. Yeah.
Zach, you were there a couple years ago. You guys played Michigan State. That was kind of a weird game. Coach Day wasn't there. Just what do you remember about what that game was like?
My favorite part of the game was celebrating with Coach Jay after. That was his first time out there being a head coach. I was excited for him to be a part of that because he always talks about how he wanted to be a head coach, and being there for him and celebrating in the locker room for him, that was probably my favorite part of that game.
Are you still able to draw from that experience 2 years ago, even though there weren't fans in the stands?
Yeah, it's going to be a little different, obviously, because there's fans and there's going to be crowd noise and things of that nature. But we go out there to play Michigan State, and we play the players in the field. So I feel like that's what our focus is, and just take care of business on Saturday.
You were talking after the game about how sometimes you feel like your length is a problem for offensive linemen. I'm wondering about the flip side of that. When you go up against a guy like DeJuan, who has like an 11-foot wingspan, what's that like as a defensive end to try to combat a guy who has that kind of length?
Yeah, DeJuan's a great offensive tackle, and I love going against him because he has arms like longer than mine, and I rarely see that. So it allows me to work on my toolbox and do things that really perfect the things that I'm good at, because some things I can't do on him because his arms are super long and he can get on you so quick. And so I especially like going against DeJuan because I know that's going to be a good matchup and good work.
I know he focused a lot in the offseason on trying to just move a little better, move quicker. Going against him in practice, how have you seen him improve?
No, DeJuan's definitely improved a lot from last year. Just in his sets and his mentality, and how he approaches the game. I see him watching film all the time and asking me questions, and watching NFL pass rushers, watching NFL O-linemen, just being a student of the game and learning. And you can definitely see it on the field the way he's practiced and definitely the way he's played.
Zach, the tip pass on Saturday, you forced him and you're lined up in the middle of one of the tackle spots. How have you made that adjustment to that spot in some of those packages, and how do you like playing there if called?
Yeah, it's a little different. It's not as much space, but I definitely like doing it, and I definitely want to continue doing it. But I gotta get reps and practice at it, and just to perfect my craft, because I've countless reps at rushing that end on tackles, and I don't have as many as rushing on the guard. So that's something that I'm continuing to work on, and I'm excited about.
Coach Knowles was saying that it's harder to play, sort of make a transition if you're going to go from end to the tackle because there's less space, and that's a harder adjustment. How do you kind of deal with that?
Like I said, just practice, just more reps, just getting better at it. Using what God gave me and on my length and my speed to put them in positions they're not used to. They're used to quicker, heavier set guys and more power guys, and I don't necessarily have that, but I got different things that can provide problems for inside guys.
After that performance the other day, have you had conversations with the coaching staff about doing that, playing inside more, and have you gotten more reps inside since that game?
Oh yeah, I told Coach Jay I like it, and if he wants to put me in there, I have no problem going and rushing that 3-tech, and that's pretty much the extent of that. I just told him I like it and I'm willing to do it, and worked on it a little bit at practice during little one-on-ones and at 3-tech. So.
How big is that versatility to be able to do both of your things? Is that part of why you like it so much, because the next level and what that'll mean?
No, I don't think about the next level too much. I'm just trying to help the Buckeyes win.
Could the young Zach have been able to do that, go from end to inside like that?
Yeah, he was a little weaker, a little skinnier, but he could have got the job done.